Ho, ho, ho. Stay tuned for the Carolina Basketball Show coming up next. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Taken out by Parker. Parker throws a long one into the left side. They feed into the Stills, and it's tapped away from Stills, and we win! North Carolina did it! Charlie got the circle up for the shot, and it's good! And the ball game is over! Upsack will make the ball in front court pass. Walter Davis, 2-1. Walter takes the shot. Unbelievable! Ready? The tie, 18.
It's over. Carolina, the Tar Heels have won the national championship right where they won it 11 years ago.
That's it. Steve Smith is the winningest coach in the history of college basketball. 877 career victories.
Bill Guthridge be appointed as the head basketball coach of the University of North Carolina.
Hello again, everybody, and happy holidays, and welcome to another Carolina Basketball Show with Coach Guthridge. Carolina wins over Hampton on Tuesday night, and Coach, a great ACC win on the road against Florida State. Two entirely different teams, but your team met both challengers.
Certainly did. I was concerned about Hampton, how we would react to them, because we were coming off the finals. In fact, on Tuesday, the night we played, several of the players even had finals that day. And I thought they came out and really were workmanlike and going about their business. And then to win yesterday afternoon down at Tallahassee over a very good Florida State win was a great Christmas present for all of us.
No question about it. Coach, there were so many big plays in the win over Florida State, but the impressive thing, Florida State got it to 2, got it to 1 in the second half. The crowd was really into the game, and your team responded brilliantly each time.
Now, we're a veteran team, and although you expect that, but I was really proud of the way we handled that pressure. It was just, I can't say enough about the win that we had yesterday.
Florida State's real good, very good basketball team.
Very good. They're one of the 20 or 30 teams that can win the national championship.
There was a big crowd at Tallahassee yesterday, but before we look at Carolina, Florida State, we're going to come back and take a look at North Carolina's win over Hampton right after you see this. North Carolina, Coach, the favorite at home on Tuesday night, so Hampton fires up 33 pointers and hits 13. You go inside and get a lot of points.
Right. They really hit some threes, and I think a lot of times when you feel that you're not going to win the game, you're a big underdog, you can make those more than if you're a favored team going in. The basket gets a little tighter. But they certainly did, and on a lot of them, we were right in their face. I thought we did a good job defensively.
This portion of the Carolina Basketball Show is brought to you by Sprint Mid-Atlantic. Sprint, we help your business do more business.
The Smith Center on Tuesday night. The exam's finally over for the Tar Heels, and you welcome Hampton, Coach, into the Smith Center for a basketball game.
Right, John. Yeah, it was good. I was really proud of the workmanlike way we went about this. Nice pass there from Shimon to Antoine. Got us off quickly. Here comes Shimon, or Ed to Shimon, to Ademola. He got fouled, but watch Antoine on the board. Just stays after. It's a great effort.
Great effort by Jamison, and he got fouled. And go see Carter here with a good basket, Coach.
Right, inside. Vince had height on him. We took him inside.
Good defense here.
Certainly is. Our defense was very workmanlike. Nice pitch ahead. Ademola, recipient of that layup.
Carolina got off to an 11-0 lead, Coach, and here's Carter on a dunk.
Nice pass from Shimon.
Vince finishes it, and Ed Code is remarkable, Coach, when he takes it inside.
Right, he can lay that up. He can really finish on his drives, which is a great asset. In the Maktar, nice screen by Ademola for a 3 for Shimon.
And we're going to see Maktar now be the recipient of a good pass from Coda.
Right. That is pretty unselfish. really been impressed with the unselfish play of our team this year.
Here you go to the backboards hard, Coach.
Michael Brooker usually make that three. Nice finish there by Antoine Jameson.
Defense creates again.
Watch that hustle by Vince Carter diving on the floor, gives Ed Cota an easy layup.
Here we go, Coach. Right before half, you see 3.8 seconds, and Ed Cota's going to take it inside.
Right. Nice pass there by Antoine, and Ed takes it in and finishes it off.
So at halftime, North Carolina against a Hampton team that came down loose and relaxed and played well. The Tar Heels led it at halftime, 47-34. And in the second half, Coach, Vince Carter's going to get you started with a little turnaround.
Right. Inside to Vince, one-on-one. Good jumping.
And now Vince is going to show his jumping ability with a good basket at this end.
Nice penetration and pass by Ed Cota.
Cota is able to see the court so well, doesn't he, Coach?
Sure does, John. They tried, Hampton tried lob and missed. We tried lob at the other end with Ed Cota. A great pass and a great finish by Vince Carter.
Here's some good movement of the basketball also.
Right into Maktar. Uses the basket as a shield. Good box out by Maktar, enables Ademola to get a rebound. Dakota on another penetration and finish. Three-point play.
Three-point play the old-fashioned way for Ed Cota, and Shaman's going to knock this one in.
Good screens there by Antoine and Maktar, enables Shaman to get an open three.
You get it on the break here, Coach, with some nice unselfish play.
Good defense, good team defense there. Nice way to give it up by Ed and then by Ademola.
Max Owens comes in here, Coach, your freshman.
Right, nice jumper there, right at the free throw line by Max.
And it's always fun to watch Antoine Jameson run the court.
Right, watch this rebound, pitch out, and he's going to outrun everybody down the floor for a layup at the other end. Great play by Antoine.
Brendan Haywood, your freshman from Greensboro, scores here.
Right, good pass inside. And in case he missed it, Brian Bursticker was there.
And now Brian Bursticker is going to be the recipient of some unselfish play.
Right, Brad Frederick has the ball over the top to Brendan, and Brendan sees Brian open for an easy layup.
Terrence Newby going to be a three-point shot here.
Right, nice penetration there by Michael Brooker, wide open. Terrence has improved his shooting, knocks it down.
So the Tar Heels come off final exams and certainly passed this test. 92-69, Carolina over Hampton.
This portion of the Carolina Basketball Show has been brought to you by Sprint Mid-Atlantic. Sprint, we help your business do more business.
A big ceremony at halftime of Carolina's win over Hampton. Coach Dean Smith honored as Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. We'll come back and look at that right after these messages.
Well, as most of you know by now, Coach Dean Smith was honored by Sports Illustrated as the magazine's Sportsman of the Year, which is quite a significant honor that Coach accepted, Coach, on your behalf, the players' half, and everybody that played basketball at Carolina. And it was an impressive halftime performance, wasn't it?
It was fantastic, and it was really a no-brainer for Sports Illustrated to award him the Sportsman of the Year for all he's done for University of North Carolina, for college basketball, and on and on. And we had the team stay out. Dean didn't want us to, but they feel a part of that, and we as coaches feel a part of it, and are just so proud to have been able to be associated with Dean and the accomplishments that he has done, not only on the basketball court, but off the basketball court. And it was an emotional time. I thought it was great. The fans were great. It was, I think, a very fitting evening to receive that award, and the team being out there and the fans the way they. I think the fans would have cheered for 2 or 3 hours, but we had to get the half over with.
Coach, one of the things that we see that you already knew and people close to him already knew, he was a monumental figure in college basketball, wasn't he?
Certainly was. No one has ever before, or I don't think in the future, will have the impact that Dean Smith had on college basketball.
And Coach Smith wanted the Tar Heels to come to Tallahassee and do well, and they certainly did. And we'll look at those highlights right after this. North Carolina opened this ACC season at Tallahassee, Coach. Pretty tough place to come play a basketball game.
It was. I was scared to death of the game, and our players responded so well. Just pressure time after pressure time. Our six starters all responded, although Adamola only got 2 points and Maktar didn't score, but they certainly contributed in so many ways, and it was just a great win yesterday afternoon for our team.
This portion of the Carolina Basketball Show is brought to you by Excedrin. When you have a headache, choose Excedrin, the headache medicine.
The Tar Heels at Florida State, number 1 ranked North Carolina, number 17 ranked Florida State. 2 excellent basketball teams, and the crowd was going to see a brilliantly played basketball team by both teams. Vince Carter, back home, near Ormond Beach, Florida, had a brilliant game. You see a dunk there on a pass from Ed Cota. Antoine Jamison did so many fantastic things for the Tar Heels. That little jump hook shot put Carolina ahead 6-5 at the time. Carter looks inside to Jamison. Jamison, that little hook off the baseline. North Carolina was down at that time 12-10. Now Vince Carter's going to take a pass from Jamison, get a screen from Maktar Jai, knock in a three-pointer, and the Tar Heels went ahead 13-12. Carter hit 10 of 12 field goals for 22 points. Here's Jamison driving by the freshman Shabazz. Antoine also had 22 points in the game. The Tar Heels got 10 steals in the basketball game, which was a key to the victory. Here you're going to see Adamola Okalaja come out with it to Carter. Bounce pass to Ed Cota for the basket. Ed Cota had 17 points, but he also had 12 assists and only 1 turnover. Here the Tar Heels come up with another loose ball. Cota to Shammond Williams for the finish. Carolina leads it 21-17. Now watch this. Cota with his buddy Vince Carter throws it up at the rim, and Carter dunks. 27-19. Carolina gets a little bit of breathing room, but it won't last for long. Florida State was in this game to stay. Good steal by Carter. Pitch ahead to Shammond Williams. Gives it to Cota. Cota gets the layup. As we said, Carolina had 10 steals in the game. Watch Antoine Jamison inside. He shoots that ball over Simmons, and just to make sure Simmons gets the message, he comes back and does it again on this play right here. But Jamison is so hard to guard. 22 points, 9 rebounds for the junior from Charlotte. There's Cota on the outside. Gets a shooter's bounce there. 17 points for Cota in the game. North Carolina, Shammond Williams gives it right back to Antoine Jamison. Jamison puts it in, 38-29. Now watch Okalaja stay after this. Maktar Jai kept it alive, and then Okalaja tipped it in. So at halftime, North Carolina 44, Florida State 38. Carolina's biggest lead in the half, 11 points. Florida State's biggest lead, 4 points. Carolina shot 57.6% in the half. Florida State, 51.7%. And in the second half, look at this wraparound pass from Cota to Jamison over Corey Lewis, 46-42 Carolina. Florida State right back in the middle. There's a basket from the outside by Shammond Williams, 49-42. Shammond had 18 points in the game. Now watch this again. What a great pass from Ed Cota to Vince Carter, and Carter knows how to finish. 51-44. Carolina had only 54-52. Shammond Williams gets that basket. What a huge basket it was, too. And we're going to see now Vince Carter operates. Little jump shot. Carolina got some breathing room, 60-52. Florida State's going to still hang around and come back What a great play by Carter. I think he had intentions to dunk, but he got fouled, still made the basket. Carolina ahead, as you see the bench now, 63-59. There's a pass over to Shaman. Three-pointer, 66-59. But now Florida State is down only 66-65 on this sequence right here. Great pass to Vince Carter from Cota, screened by Antoine Jamison. And now the Tar Heels get a steal from Ed Cota. He knows how to finish also. Look at that pass ahead to Shaman Williams, who hung in the air, shot it over Corey Lewis. Carolina leads by 5 at that point. Now they're going to look for the man on the high post. That's Antoine Jamison. Jamison makes it 72-67. And there's Vince Carter, 74-68. But Florida State got back to 75-73 right here. A minute to play. Carter misses. Now watch Okalaja. He beats 3 players to the ball in the left corner, gives it to Carter, then he gives it to Shaman Williams. He is fouled. Williams goes to the foul line to make both foul shots, and North Carolina goes on to get the win, 81-73 over an outstanding team from Florida State, and not many people will win at Florida State.
This portion of the Carolina Basketball Show has been brought to you by Excedrin. When you have a headache, choose Excedrin, the headache medicine.
North Carolina with 2 wins this week, went to 12-0 on the season, 1-0 in the Atlantic Coast Conference. And after the game, Coach Guthridge let the Tar Heel players get away for Christmas for a few days before looking ahead to a tough Georgia team, and he'll talk about that right after these messages. As I said, Carolina is 12-0 on the season thus far. 5 of those wins, Coach, over teams ranked in the top 25. And now as you take your Christmas break, how do you feel about your basketball team?
Very proud of what they've accomplished. And last night we left Tallahassee and everybody went to their homes. And they're going to be home for Christmas. And we will assemble a Christmas night in Atlanta to practice for that Georgia game. But we'll be able to practice Christmas night and then Friday afternoon and then go over to Georgia and play Saturday.
It was an early Christmas present, Coach, to be able to send your players home with such a great win over Florida State. They were really excited about that win.
They were excited, and they should be, because there aren't many teams that are going to beat Florida State. So they should have been excited, and they were, and it's a good Christmas present and for them to go home and be with their families and friends. What happens to you and Coach Ford, Coach Hanners, Coach Pat Sullivan? What do you do for Christmas? Well, we'll be working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Not as strenuous as normal. We will have a little time with our families and our friends, and then Thursday afternoon we'll fly down to Atlanta and get ready to go again. Coach, congratulations on a great week and happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thanks, John, and we want to wish all the Carolina fans out there the same Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and enjoy your friends and family. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week with Coach Bill Guthridge.
The Carolina Basketball Show with head coach Bill Guthridge has been brought to you by J.C. Bradford & Company, your Carolina Ford dealers, Food Lion, by Coca-Cola,